communication. I am your instructor, Miss Alparupala. So we are continuing today with our last topic, that is Wi-Fi. So in today's lecture we will learn regarding IEEE 802.11 architecture, then after the IEEE 802.11 standards in details, and then after the IEEE 802.11 services. So basically what is the IEEE 802.11? As we have seen in our previous lecture, there is a different types of wireless LAN. Okay, and the first type is what? IEEE 802.11, which is basically developed or established according to the IEEE standard, and the unique name or unique code of the wireless LAN in that is 802.11. So basically starting with the architecture of it, so there are basically two type of architecture in IEEE 802.11 for wireless LAN. First type of architecture is infrastructure based architecture, and second type of architecture is ad hoc architecture. So the first one is infrastructure based architecture. So you can see in diagram that we are having different acronyms for different fundamental. So the first acronym is AP, that is access point. Okay, the next acronym is STA, that is station. And we are having different portion of the architecture. Likewise, whole architecture is known as extended service set, or we can say it as a ESS, extended service set. We are having different parts of it, that is again known as basic service set, BSS. Okay, basic service set. And we are having stations in it. Okay, and we can have one access point. Now all the stations are connected to the distributed system by one access point. So you can say that BSS is connected to the distributed system by AP, that is access point. Another BSS is connected with the distributed system by the access point. And suppose we want to establish two different LAN. So two different LANs are connected with the distributed system using portal. So in the diagram you can see basic service set, extended service set. Combination of or group of multiple basic service set is known as the extended service set. Now distributed system, everyone knows that what is a distributed system, that we can communicate via distributed system in the IEEE 802.11 architecture. Okay, so the station which are under the basic service set can be communicate with the another distributed system by access point. Okay, and this whole architecture is known as the infrastructure based architecture. If station 4 wants to communicate with the station 6, then it must go through the distributed system. Okay, so here is the next architecture, that is the ad hoc based architecture. Now in ad hoc based architecture you can see in diagram that we are not having any distributed system in it. Okay, and we are having different BSS, that is basic service set. But in ad hoc architecture the BSS is further known as independent BSS, that is IBSS. Now in diagram you can see that we are having one AP. In that AP we are having stations, three stations, station 1, station 2 and station 3. And in another next AP we are having two stations, station 4 and station 5. Okay, now if we talk about the communication, then the station 1, 2 and 3 can communicate with each other, but the station 1 cannot communicate with the station 4 or station 5. Same as station 4 and station 5 can communicate with each other, but station 4 4 or 5 cannot communicate with any of the station 1, 2, 3 because there will be totally different structure for both the BSS. Okay, so this is a kind of network which is known as the ad hoc based network. So IEEE 802.11 architecture divided into two parts, infrastructure based and ad hoc based. Now the next topic is IEEE 802.11 standards in detail. So basically the first standard were known as IEEE 802.11 itself. At that time the basic ISM 2.4 GHz frequency band were used and the data rate were up to 1 to 2 Mbps. Okay, and the spread spectrum were used frequency hopping spread spectrum or DSSS, that is direct sequence spread spectrum. Then after the extension of this 802.11 was known as IEEE 802.11a. Okay, small alphabet A. Now in this, obviously now how we are extending some of the fundamental, okay, or standard. So we are doing some R&D work. On that R&D work, like we are plusing something, we are minusing something. After that all fundamental, we are having another standard, and that standard is referred to as the 802.11a. In this particular standard, now we are using not 2.4 GHz frequency band, now we are using 5 GHz frequency band. And in replacement of FHSS and DSSS, we are using OFDM, that is orthogonal frequency multiplexing. Okay, orthogonal frequency multiplexing. Now, the data rate was up to 54 megabits per second. Okay, the next standard is IEEE 802.11b. Now in this standard we are using DSSS and the frequency band is 2.4 GHz frequency band, but the data rate is lower than IEEE 802.11a, which is 11 Mbps. Now the next standard is IEEE 802.11g. In this again we are using OFDM and ISM frequency band 2.4 GHz. Now our data rate is 20 plus megabits per second. Okay, so basically you can see that different standard with the different structure, in which in some of the standard we are using 2.4 GHz, some of the standard we are using 5 GHz. According to it, we are combining some of the spread spectrum technique, or we are combining with some of the multiplexing technique. So ultimately after this all fundamental, we are having different kind of data rates. Now which standard we need to use, it is totally depend on your requirement. Whatsoever your requirement is and whatsoever your structure is required, according to it you need to select your standard. Okay, so the standard is nothing but the R&D work developed, and after that R&D work which was configured and standardized, that then after it was named as this standard, like 802.11a, 802.11b, then 802.11g. Next one is 802.11e with MAC enhancement. Now what is a MAC? Obviously we know that in data link layer we are having the MAC layer, so we are talking about that MAC layer. So some of the for some of the applications for the audio, video and multimedia streaming and distributed service, we need to add some of the classes, and for the addition of that classes we need to enhance our MAC layer. So this is the another standard 802.11e. Next standard 802.11f with the inter-access point protocol. Now as we know that we are having different BSS now, which is being communicated by the distributed system. So if we want to communicate between two different stations, so the standardization format of that particular is known as the inter-access point protocol 802.11f. Next one is 802.11h. in which spectrum managed by 802.11a is extended or operatable for the Europe. Okay, so in Europe we are not developing any next standardization, but we are using the prior having standardization, that is of 802.11a, which we have seen that having very higher data rate of 54 Mbps. Okay, so we are using that standardization into the Europe, that is the 802.11h. Next one is 802.11i. In this we are enhancing our security mechanisms. Like whatsoever our security mechanism is, we are enhancing. So the encryption and authentication, all the fundamental would take care, would be very effectively done. Okay, so these all are the standards of 802.11. So next is IEEE 802.11 services. So as you can see in diagram that we are having different kind of services: association, authentication, deauthentication, deassociation, distribution, integration, data delivery, privacy, and reassociation. The providers of these services are: association is provided by the distributed system, another services that is deassociation, distribution, integration, and reassociation. All are provided by the distributed system. And the stations are providing authentication, deauthentication, data delivery, and privacy. Now, what is the purpose of each and every these services? So, first of all, if we talk about association, then deassociation and reassociation, all are configured with the MSDU. Okay, that is your message data unit. Okay, message data unit. All are with the message data, connected with the message data unit. That is your data delivery. Okay, then integration and distribution, that means you are transferring the PDU and you are combining some of the PDU, that is integration and distribution. Okay, so if basically we are talking about association, reassociation, and deassociation, so it is basically depend on what data we want to transmit from where to where. Okay, so we want to transmit MSDU from one station to another station. Now these two stations could be of same ESS, okay, or this station could be of another ESS, or this station could be of same BSS, or this station could be of another BSS. So according to it, firstly we need to identify that which station we are talking about, and the station is based on which ESS, under which ESS, and under which BSS. So this all information priorly defined, and that definition or defined information is known as association with the association of station with the access point for the MSDU data transfer. Okay, if we are terminating that association, then we can say that it is a deassociation. If we are assigning the association from one AP to another AP, then it is known as the reassociation. Okay, now next term is what is the authentication, deauthentication, and privacy. Obviously we all know that the data must be sent from one place to another place in a very secure format. So this is what firstly we need to identify that the station is authenticated or not, and that service is authentication service. First we need to have the information of authentication. If that authentication is proper, then authorization will be given. After the authorization, if some of the station is not authenticated, even after the authorization is given, then we must de-authenticate that station. Okay, and privacy means your data is being transferred in an encrypted format. So today we have discussed regarding to the IEEE 802.11 architecture, both the architecture, that is infrastructure based and ad hoc based. Then after we learned regarding to the IEEE 802.11 standards in detail, and then after we had learned regarding to the basic services provided by the IEEE 802.11. Thank you. We will meet in our next lecture.